one thing that's in there that's a little bit unique that's not as validated and not as out there is we use this hop test, so a double leg hop test over a hurdle. We're using a 12-inch hurdle and having people stand with 2 feet together and then hopping laterally back and forth over the hurdle, and they do that for 60 seconds. So to speak to this idea of endurance, talked about it at the low level. We talked about it maybe a moderate level of this cardiac output, and for like taking them to failure with the sled, which is a phenomenal tool for these guys. But then to actually look at jumping and say, what happens if we're jumping for 60 seconds? You're going to get fatigued. Like, that's not normal in sport, jump for 60 seconds, unless you're wrestling with UFC guys. It's a little crazy. But for the most part, you might have 15, 20 seconds of exertion, and there's a recovery phase. So we want to kind of see what's it like to take you to fatigue, take you to some level of exhaustion, and then let's see, hop over this and see how many times you can do it. So the measure is how many times you can do it in 60 seconds. And I took this working with the San Jose Sharks. I did some work with them as their combine, essentially, back in the day. And they did an 18-inch hurdle and had them jump over at 60 seconds with healthy individuals. And, these NHL guys with quads of steel and ridiculous leg endurance and such were the best guy did like 75. And on the lower end of the scale was around 60 reps. So it was incredible to watch. And, this is something fun for you guys to try at home. It's, set up a hurdle and get over 18 inches is legit. We're using a 12-inch one, and the idea is going to get over and back over 60 seconds, and you get at least 45 plus reps. We'd like to see a 50 or 60 reps, but can you get at least over the 45 reps? And that kind of gives you at least a passing score, and hey, you've met the minimal criteria, and we can challenge it further.